College football is back. On a toasty Southern California evening, we welcome you to Merritt Field as Pamona-Pitzer gets its 2024 campaign going against the Carleton Knights on the SCIAC network. Welcome along, I'm Eli Kleinman. It is a toasty afternoon turned evening. Temperatures have soared over 100 degrees throughout the day, and a once-a-day game has been pushed to 7 p.m., and it is football under the lights to get things started. Carleton makes the trip west from Minnesota for the second ever meeting between these two schools. They met a season ago, Carleton besting Pamona-Pitzer 45-24. Pamona-Pitzer trying to get its revenge a season later. As the Sage Hens return home, trying to rebound off a 6-4 season a year ago. Key players for tonight for each side, Pamona-Pitzer and Carleton, both with star receivers. For Pamona-Pitzer, Quentin Wimmer will be the guy to watch, 44, and for Carleton, Intenz Obono. We'll be right back. It's football after the break here on the SCIAC network. And just about ready to go. Game one of the 2024 season as Pamona-Pitzer looks to get the season started with a win against the Carleton Knights. Knights have traveled cross country from Minnesota, their first game outside the state since 2019. First trip out of the Central Time Zone West since they went and played Colorado College in 2003. And it's Pamona-Pitzer to get the football first. Marcus Merkelbach, the kicker for Carleton. Back deep for Pamona-Pitzer. It's Brennan Dragomer. So here we go. Ready for football. At last, Duncan Lee, the other return man. Football flies through the air. The season is underway. Dragomer lets it fly over his head and into the end zone. It lands on the eye in Pitzer on the right side of the end zone. And it is 1st and 10 from the 25 to get things going. Grady Russo gets the start for Pamona-Pitzer. The sophomore quarterback who saw some time a season ago was the Sage Hens' leading rusher from last year. Out to the left is Quentin Wimmer. 2 receivers split outright for Pamona-Pitzer. 1st and 10 from the 25. First play of the season. And whistles blow. And before we even get started, let's see if we hear from our lead referee, Jerry Springer Jr. I think it's a clock issue. See if we get some words from Jerry, or we're just ready to go. And here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25. First play of the season. 3 to the right, 1 to the left as Pamona-Pitzer changes the formation. 2 tight ends on the left side, 2 receivers split out right. Russo takes the snap, pitches it left. Dragomer looks for the sideline. Outside the left numbers at the 30, and he takes it out to the 32. A pickup of 7, make it 2nd and 3 for Pamona-Pitzer. 15 seconds gone by first quarter. No score in the opening game between Pamona-Pitzer and Carleton. 2 receivers right. It's just Sabota to the left. Russo, hands on hips, takes the snap, slings it out right. Dragomer again, down the right hash of the 35, screams through tackles at the 40, and is finally tackled down at the 45 in Pamona-Pitzer territory. They near midfield on the opening drive. 2 plays have resulted in 20 yards for the Sage Hens. Susank comes in as the tight end along with Olsen. He's split out left, 3 to the right. 1st and 10 from the 45. Russo takes the snap, pitches it right to Dragomer. Looks for the corner along the right sideline, but ushered out of bounds by Henry Detmer at the line of scrimmage. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 45. Make it a pickup of 1. So at the 46, it's 2nd and 9. Season opener for both of these squads here in early September. 3 left, 1 right. As Russo tries to learn the defense. And he takes the 2nd and 9 snap. A give straight up the gut across midfield. Goes Pamona-Pitzer. And Mitchell Rodenbaugh, the freshman running back, who gets the carry. Rips off about half the chains. It's 3rd and 4 for Pamona-Pitzer. 3 left, 1 right. Russo takes the snap on 3rd down. Slings it out left. Deflected and incomplete. Looking for Sabota. And it was knocked down by Detmer. And Pamona-Pitzer forced a punt on the opening drive of the season. They move the football past midfield, but Jack Walker is back deep. His heels at the Pamona-Pitzer 35. Set to boot it away. Detmer back to return. Walker sends the ball flying through the night sky. Detmer lets it skip at the 20. And Pamona-Pitzer downs it just about there. And so Carleton gets its first crack at it here in 2024. Led by the junior Jack Curtis in his 2nd full season starting for Carleton. Put up big numbers a year ago, over 2,500 yards passing. Which is 2nd in Carleton's single season history. Set a record for completion percentage a season ago. A looming receiver, tight end, intends Obono out to the right on 1st and 10 from the 20. It's a give up the middle, and there's not much there. A tackle for loss back at the 15. And it's 2nd down and 13. Curtis takes the snap, keeps it himself, straight up the gut, and he wrestles his way back to the 19-yard line. Still behind the chains on a long 3rd and 11. Pamona-Pitzer held Carleton quiet early a season ago up in Minnesota. Led 10-0, but Carleton scored 28 points in the 3rd to help wrestle away the lead. On a big 3rd down, Curtis back to pass, rolls right, launches downfield for Obono, and just out of his reach at the Pamona-Pitzer 30-yard line. Obono a little slow to get up, and it's 4th down, and the punt unit on for Carleton here early in this 1st quarter. Duncan Lee back to return. A low snap on the punt, a line drive kick. It takes a hop and out of bounds in Carleton territory. So Pamona-Pitzer, great field position to begin its 2nd drive of the game. And Grady Russo leads the Sage Hens back out. Did not play last year against Carleton. 1st and 10 from the Carleton 41. 3 to the left, including Wimmer and Olsen. One receiver split out right. Russo takes the snap on 1st down. A lob down the right sideline. Sabota hauls it in, taps 2 feet, and out of bounds at the Carleton 27. It's a pickup of 14. It's a 1st down for Pamona-Pitzer. And they get close to the Carleton red zone for the first time today. 3 receivers out left, 1 to the right. Dragamer in the backfield with Russo. A sleeve on his left ankle. He takes the snap on 1st and 10 from the 27. A give to Dragamer straight up the gut along the right hash. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, just runs into a wall. It's 2nd and 10. 10:45 to go in the 1st quarter. No score between Carleton and Pamona-Pitzer. Here from Merritt Field. Ryan, Wimmer, and Olsen out to the left. On 2nd and 10 from the 27, Russo takes the snap, slings it left, and over the head of Olsen along the left hash at the 23. It lands helplessly on the turf, and it's 3rd and 10 for Pamona-Pitzer. Oh for 1 on 3rd down so far tonight, and a 3rd and a long 10. Olsen, Ryan, and Wimmer to the left. Sabota, the lone man, outright. Russo, left foot in front of his right, takes the snap on 3rd and 10 from the 27. Zips it over the middle. Wimmer makes the catch at the 30, along the right hash. Carries the defender with them inside the 15. And it is a 1st down for Pamona-Pitzer. Tough catch and run for Quentin Wimmer. Back-to-back seasons with over 500 receiving yards. And trying to lead Pamona-Pitzer into the end zone on 1st and 10 from the 15. A pitch left, and not much there for the Sage Hens. Runbaugh gets another handoff. 9.5 to go in the 1st. No score between Pamona-Pitzer and Carleton. They met a season ago in Minnesota. Second ever meeting between the two schools with over 100 years of football history for each side. On second down, Russo takes the snap. Rottenbaugh, the carry. Ball comes out inside the 15. And they say down before the ball comes loose. It was the side judge, Pete Peterson, emphatically pointing at the turf saying down. And so it brings up third down and 10 from the 14-yard line. 2 left, 3 right. Alone in the shotgun is Russo. He takes the snap on third down. Slings it right. Has a man wide open. It's Wimmer. And it's Peter to the right pylon. Touchdown, Pamona-Pitzer. They strike first in game 1. A 14-yard pass. And Grady Russo fired up as he walks to the sideline. First touchdown of the season, 6-0. As Henry Detmer down on the field. I hope he's all right. A little slow to get up, but he's back to his feet. You imagine today with the heat, there'll be plenty of cramps. Well, he is a hydration battle today. Jack Walker back for the extra point to make it 7. Up and perfect. 7-0 Pamona-Pitzer. 8:31 to go in the first. And it's the Sage Hens, just like last season, up early. And what a great drive. Couple big-time throws from Russo, and he found his most reliable target in Wimmer. Jack Susank teeing it up. Tight end running back has the kickoff duties. And we're ready to go again. Susank blasts it. It's Diamond to return. Looks for a crease down the sideline. And finally bottled up at around the 29-yard line. And that's where Curtis and company take over for Carleton. Not ready to go yet. Looks like the tee is still on the field. Susank, the kicker, the one who goes and grabs it. Just about ready to go. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. It's Diamond lone out left with the Bono on the right side of the formation for Carleton. 1st and 10 from the 29. Snap taken by Curtis. He rolls to his right, flips it out to Bono. Makes the catch along the right sideline at the 30. Tiptoes his way up and out of bounds at the 36. It's a pickup of 7. Make it 2nd and 3 for Carleton. With 8:10 to go in the first. 7-0 Pamona-Pitzer. Carleton looking to even the score. Curtis in the pistol look. Takes the snap on 2nd and 3. Looks left. Tries to run up the middle. Dragged down from behind. Omaru Kona brings him down in between the hash at the 37-yard line. And it's 3rd and 2. for this Carleton offense. Put up 45 points a season ago. Right up the middle on the handoff. Barrera gets just enough. Out to the 40. And Carleton has a first down. They go quickly. Curtis takes the snap. Another give to Barrera with some room to work across the 45. A pickup of 5, make it 2nd and 5. Sun continues to set. They're on a toasty evening in Claremont, California. 2nd and 5. That's another give. Barrera twists his way up the gut. Out to the Carleton 47-yard line. And another big 3rd down for this Carleton offense. They have 2 yards to the 1st. Curtis. Barrera on his right hip. Drops back to pass. Rolls out to his left. Takes off, has the first down and more. Out past the 40. And he just waltzes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And it's a first down and more for Carleton. Needed 2, got a whole lot more. And Carleton into Pamona-Pitzer territory for the first time today. Siff, Diamond, and Abono out to the right. 1st and 10 from the 35. And Curtis buried immediately. Tried to throw it late. And they say he just got it away. There'll be a discussion about intentional grounding. And let's see. And we're waiting for a football. So 2nd and 10 for this Carleton offense. Curtis had no time back there. Both these teams bring back plenty of offensive production, including the quarterbacks. Curtis heaves it down the left sideline, looks for Diamond, and overshoots him to the left pylon. Flag sits on the right sideline. Let's wait for the call from Jerry Springer Jr. A false start on Carleton. And some mic problems with Jerry Springer, so we won't hear from him just yet. It's 2nd and 15. From the 40. Curtis gets the snap. Steps up, heaves it down the middle, just out of the reach of Abono. Incomplete, 3rd and 15. And just out of the reach, the Carleton star receiver. D3Football.com preseason first team All-American. Led all tight ends across all levels of college football in receptions and receiving yards a season ago. He's in motion on 3rd and 15. Curtis rolls left, tries to set up, instead escapes out right, breaks 2 more tackles, but then is buried. Thomas McConnell, who had 7.5 tackles for loss a season ago, picks up the sack. And it's 4th down and 16 for Carleton. And the punt unit back on. Merkelbach to boot it away. Duncan Lee, the return man. His toes at the 10. Merkelbach takes the snap. It's a short punt. It bounces at the 20, takes a good, maybe great Carleton bounce inside the 10, down at the 6. And that is where Pamona-Pitzer takes back over. Seven 0 the Pamona-Pitzer lead. 4:21 to go in the first. Pamona-Pitzer looking to extend their 1-score lead. 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Russo takes the snap on 1st and 10 from the 6. He rolls right, looks for room to run, but is bottled up in the backfield along the right numbers at the 5. And a loss of 1, make it 2nd and 11 for Pamona-Pitzer in the shadow of their own goalposts. As the lights shine bright here at Merritt Field on game 1 of this 2024 season. Pamona-Pitzer takes on Carleton. 3 out to the left, including Olsen. Lone man out right. 2nd and 11 from the 4. It's Russo who takes the snap. He runs it left along the left hash, cuts it upfield, and is chopped down at the 12-yard line. And it's 3rd and medium for Pamona-Pitzer. Looking to get back to their offensive ways, limited to just 20 points per game a season ago after cracking 30 for almost the last half-decade. Russo takes the snap on 3rd and 4. Rolls right, in trouble, escapes as he splits 2 defenders, looks for the sideline, dives across the 15, gets the first down at the 18, and then a flag flies in late as Russo's helmet pops off along the left hash. And let's wait for the call. A man down for Carleton. A flag on the play. And a personal foul, the late hit. So 15 yards added to the run. It was already enough for the first down. But that certainly adds a chunk of yardage on top of it. Take another look. Russo just extending the play. Able to escape. And then it's that late hit right there. C.J. Richard just dives on top of him. And in a world where teams are trying to limit hits on the quarterback, that one does not fly. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Here from Merritt Field, 7-0 Pamona-Pitzer. And welcome you back to Merritt Field here on the SCIAC Network. 7-0 Sage Hens as they resume their drive. 1st and 10 from the 33, looking to double their advantage. Russo all alone, 5 wide for the Sage Hens. Pressure comes. He tries to take it up the middle. No room to run and just gets back to the line of scrimmage before he's bowled over. Henry Detmer in on the tackle. Senior from River Forest, Texas, who had a pick 6 and 2 tackles for loss in the game at Carleton a year ago. That one went the Knights' way 45-24, but it was Pamona-Pitzer who got off to a 10-0 start in that one. On 2nd and 10, Russo looks left. He finds Joaquin Valdez, who dives forward to the 40. A gain of 7, and it's 3rd and 3 for Pamona-Pitzer. Converted a couple 3rd downs already today. And on 3rd down, Russo has looked to his talented hybrid receiver, Quentin Wimmer. One of the best players in the SCIAC. On 3rd down, Russo has it in trouble, tries to skip it over the middle, but it bounces at the feet of Olsen. Incomplete. 4th and 3. And the Sage Hens will punt it away. It's Jack Walker back to boot it. Garrett Siff, the return man, stands inside his own 25. Walker in his first season is the primary kicker punter. Took 6 kickoffs the last couple of years. And a really nice punt. Siff fields it at the 25, tripped up at the 26. And so Pamona-Pitzer flips the field, and it's Carleton to get the football back, down 7-0. Jack Curtis leads the offense back out. Carleton, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. 90 seconds to go. Carleton down 7-0. A give to Barrera, straight up the gut. And he works his way out to the 31. Mark it a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Bono, the man at the bottom of the screen. Star receiver, tight end for Carleton as another handoff along the left seam. A flag flies in late. It's right near that 1st down marker at the 37, but this one looks like it's coming back. Let's see if we can hear from Jerry Springer Jr. And we can. Holding goes on Logan Woodmansey, the starting left tackle for Carleton. And so instead of a 1st down, it's 2nd and 16. Backed up to the 21-yard line. Some work to do for the Knights. Curtis slings it left, incomplete, a little bit too much steam on it. Was looking for Tyler Diamond, who returns after he missed most of last year with an injury. Played in 3 games and was one of the star wideouts for Carleton. Had 160 yards and 3 receiving touchdowns in this matchup a season ago. But it's 3rd and long for the Knights, deep in their own territory. Curtis takes the snap, 3-man rush, flushed out to his right, lobs downfield, and Obono has it tip off his fingertips at the 40, and it's incomplete. And another punt upcoming for Carleton. This Pamona-Pitzer defense has stood tall so far in the first quarter. 40 seconds to go. And on comes Merkelbach for the punt. Duncan Lee, the return man. And the punt is blocked. It bounces its way across midfield. And it sits down at the 45. And that's where Pamona-Pitzer gets the football back with 30 seconds to go in the first. And here comes Russo and the offense. They have shown some flashes without several of their offensive linemen tonight. Without Sander Wimmer, one of their star receivers, along with his brother Quentin. 1st and 10 from the 45. Up a touchdown. Russo. QB draw. Bounces it out to the right sideline with a burst of speed inside the 40. And the first play brings Pamona-Pitzer inside Carleton territory to the 37. Take another look. That bounce outside, and then Russo, the team's leading rusher from a season ago, takes it into Carleton territory, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Pamona-Pitzer with the only score. A 14-yard strike from Russo to Wimmer. It's 7-0 Sage Hens at the end of one. You're watching Pamona-Pitzer football on the SCIAC Network. Ready for the second quarter. 15 minutes on the clock till halftime. 7-0 Pamona-Pitzer, but they are on the move, looking to double their lead in the season opener. Russo commands the offense, takes the snap. It's a flea flicker. Russo looks for a man downfield, instead just takes off inside the 30 and near the 25. Out at the 27. A pickup of 10. It moves the chains. First play of the second quarter is a first down for Pamona-Pitzer. So the team's leading rusher from a year ago. It's a Sage Hens team that likes to throw the football, but you certainly get that dual threat when you have Grady Russo at quarterback. On the 27, he takes the snap, fires it outright. It is intended for Olsen, off the fingertips of Doug Pham. An incomplete 2nd and 10, and that might have been a house call had Pham held on. Instead, incomplete. So you take another look. So Russo, the shotgun, Roddenbaugh on his right hip. He takes the snap on 2nd and 10. Russo zips it over the middle. Olsen, a juggling catch in between the hash from the 27 to the 24. He's brought down. A gain of 3, 3rd and 7. Russo comes over to the sideline for the play call. Olsen and Ryan on the right side. Wimmer jogs from left to right to join them. Sabota, the lone man, out left. On 3rd and 7 from the 24. Auden ball on Russo's right hip. He motions out left. Russo takes the snap, lobs it down the right sideline for Wimmer, who goes up and brings it in over the defender. Week 1 has already turned into a highlight reel afternoon for Quentin Wimmer. Touchdown, Pamona-Pitzer. What a grab by Quentin Wimmer. A ball he had no business catching. But there is nothing that is stopping Quentin Wimmer today. Second receiving touchdown of the day. The extra point from Walker up and good. And it is 14-0 Pamona-Pitzer. It's week 1, but we have an early candidate for catch of the year. My goodness. So Pamona-Pitzer with a 14-0 lead. And when you need a score, just call Quentin Wimmer. What a grab. Already 3 receptions for 51 yards and 2 touchdowns. But give a lot of credit to Grady Russo. He's 7 of 11 for 88 yards. And back they go. It is credited as a completion for Curtis. Just his second of the day with 13 minutes to go in the first half. 14-0 Pamona-Pitzer here at home. The Nighthawks, the Sage Hens, up early at a place they have been quite successful as of late. As the second down handoff gets out to the 39. And it's 3rd and 1. Pamona-Pitzer 7-1 at home over the last 2 seasons. Lone loss came to Chapman a season ago. Looking to continue the winning ways here at Merritt Field. 3rd and 1 from the 39. Carleton needs the 40. Barrera on the right hip of Curtis. Curtis gets the snap, gives to Barrera, up the gut, trying to wrestle for the first down marker, and he is short by a yard, just back to the line of scrimmage. And it's 4th and 1. And decision time for Carleton here on 4th down. 4th and a yard. And they will send out the punt unit, Merkelbach, to boot it away. Duncan Lee, the return man. Pamona-Pitzer watching for a fake. There is none. Lee races towards the sideline. Takes it upfield, out across the 25 to the 28, and that's where Pamona-Pitzer gets the football back. 2 touchdown drives in the first half, 2 touchdown receptions for Quentin Wimmer. And here comes Russo and the Pamona-Pitzer offense. Trying to add to their lead. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 1st and 10 from the 28. With 11:19 to go in the first half. Russo takes the snap, rolls out right, looking for the right sideline, but he's chopped down at the 25. They give him the 26, and it's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for the Sage Hens. Working backwards on that first play. Trying to take the season opener after losing at Carleton a year ago. Sage Hens haven't lost back-to-back season openers since 2015-2016. And in good shape, up 14-0. Russo takes the snap on 2nd and 12. A little flip for Quentin Wimmer. Makes the grab at the 25 along the left hash. Turns it upfield and chugs his way out to the 31. It's a pickup of 5. And it brings up 3rd and 7 for Pamona-Pitzer. And a big 3rd down play. Carleton fans who have made the trip out trying to will their defense to a stop. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Russo takes the snap, lobs down the left sideline. Back shoulder catch for Sabota at the Pamona-Pitzer 48. It's a first down and plenty more for the Sage Hens out near midfield. A great back shoulder throw for Russo. Sabota, acrobatic in the air, twisted and turned, brings it in. And it's 1st and 10 from the Pamona-Pitzer 48-yard line. 2 out to the right, including Olsen, the team's leading receiver from a year ago. 1st and 10 from the 48. It's a pitch right for Susank from Russo. He takes it across midfield along the right hash to the 49. A pickup of 3, 2nd and 7 into Carleton territory. Pamona-Pitzer taking their time with 9 minutes to go in the second. Already a 14-0 lead. Russo takes the snap, zips it over the middle. Ryan brings it in at the 45 along the right hash. Twists his way to the 42-yard line. It's a first down for Pamona-Pitzer. And a little slow to get up. He hobbles off to the sideline and he just goes down. And we will take a break. 14-0 Pamona-Pitzer's lead halfway through the second. 8:39 to go in the first half. 14-0. Pamona-Pitzer leads. Hosting Carleton. Here in Southern California, a toasty day, a heat wave this weekend, and temperatures soared into the triple digits. 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action. Russo has Wimmer open, but just overthrows him. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Russo head towards the sky. Knows he missed him. Wimmer created the space. Instead, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Russo, ready to work again. Takes the 2nd and 10 snap. Rolls right, looks to run. Finds the sideline at the 35, out at the 34. It's a gain of 8. It's 3rd and 2 for Pamona-Pitzer. Almost halfway through the 2nd quarter. Pamona-Pitzer 5 of 7 on 3rd down so far tonight. Looking to convert again. Rodenbaugh in the backfield. Wimmer the motion man. Russo the keeper. Takes off. A burst of speed inside the 30. Thrown out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. That's a 1st down. Needed 2. Picked up 6. And Russo carrying the ground game for Pamona-Pitzer just like he did a season ago. Team's leading rusher. This Pamona-Pitzer offense, despite some key players out, has brought back a lot. They brought back 80% of the rushing yards from a season ago, 88% of the receiving yards. On 1st and 10, Russo slings it out left. It's brought in, not much there. It was Quentin Wimmer on the catch. And 2nd down. No gain for Pamona-Pitzer. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Just over halfway home in this 2nd quarter. Just about ready for halftime here from Merritt Field. Pamona-Pitzer searching for the end zone. Up 14-0. Two tight ends right. Russo takes the snap. A pitch right. A spin move from Dragomer. And he picks up a nice gain on 2nd down. And mark it at gain of 2. And it's 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down upcoming. Trips to the right. Sabota, the man out left. Russo takes the snap, rolls right, fires down the right sideline. It's Olsen who brings it in, the team's leading receiver in both yards and touchdowns from a year ago, with another 1st down conversion. 7 of 9 on 3rd downs. One of the Sage Hens in this first half. And that is a fantastic way to keep drives moving. Pamona-Pitzer looking to strike again. Up the middle, Dragomer. Bottled up after a few. 5.5 to go in the first half. 14-0 Pamona-Pitzer in front. It has been all Sage Hens early. Facing a Carleton team that played well in the season opener a year ago and brought a lot back from a year ago as well. Russo takes the snap on 2nd and 7. Fires right. Catch brought in. And a gain of about 4. And another 3rd down for Pamona-Pitzer. That was Nick Matthews on the catch, the sophomore from Seattle. And again, Carleton looking for a stop. The play clock runs under 10, and it looks like Pamona-Pitzer will just use a timeout as this play clock dwindles to 1. And that's exactly what they do. And they take a timeout. And we'll take a quick break with them. 14-0 Sagehens. As we near the end of the first half, you're listening to Sagehens Football on the SCIAC Network. So a big 3rd down for Pamona-Pitzer. 4:22 to go in the first half. Up 14-0 and inside the red zone. Can Russo deliver again? He fakes the pass right, takes off, looks for room to run, tripped up inside the 10, and just maybe a yard short of the first. It's 4th and about 1. And the offense not going anywhere. John Walsh in his 7th season keeps the offense out there. And a timeout by Pamona-Pitzer. So big 4th down upcoming. While they talk it over, we'll take a break. 14-0, Sagehens on top. It's a big 4th down for Pamona-Pitzer. After they used a timeout, offense stays on the field. Russo all alone as he brings formation together. And now we're ready. Well, they spread them wide again. 5 wide, and here they come. Bunch set. On the right side. Wimmer out to the left. Russo fakes the run, rolls right, throws it over the middle, into traffic, and incomplete. And intercepted. Give them about the 18. So second and about 12. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Curtis back to pass, steps up in traffic, just gets it away. It's Barrera on the reception, but he's bottled up in the backfield. So Curtis avoids the negative play. Barrera cannot. Loss of about a half yard, 3rd and 12 as Obono comes back on the field. We have not really seen him make an impact. Third and 12. Curtis steps up, slings it deep, and incomplete, but flags come flying. And no doubt about that pass interference. So it will move the chains for Carleton. An automatic first down is the big one. On 3rd and 12. And moves the chains. Strife the intended target. 2:07 to go from the 33-yard line. Curtis in the pistol look. Motions Barrera out of the backfield. Tries to find Obono over the middle, but it's broken up. Incomplete. Thomas McConnell in coverage. And it's 2nd and 10. We near 2 minutes to go. Carleton just looking for life on offense. Curtis has struggled to throw the football. Thinking about a shot, instead just dumps it down. Barrera crunched. And the ball is loose. Pamona-Pitzer says they have the football. But no, or at least not yet. They're saying down by contact. It's at least the initial call. They're discussing it though. And it will stay Carleton football. And they're saying the runner was down. And we have hit the 2-minute timeout. Welcome to college football, to their 2-minute timeout. It's 14-0, Sage Hens on top as we wind down the first half here in California. Closing time on this first half. Pamona-Pitzer up 14-0. Looking for a little sweet revenge against Carleton to get the season started. It's 3rd and 6 from the 37. So they're keeping the time on the field in the last 2 minutes, but we see a minute 57 on the scoreboard. Carleton just 19 passing yards in this first half. A big 3rd down. Likely coming through the air. Curtis looks for the screen. Diamond has it. Tries to dance past defenders. Looks for the edge. He's not going to get there. 3 flags fly in from all direction. It is 4th down, but we await the call. Could be holding. And they're saying, the Pamona-Pitzer players are saying a block in the back. Let's take a listen to Jerry Springer. So they're going to replay 3rd down. It would have been 4th down. So Pamona-Pitzer could have thought about declining the penalty. And I think that's exactly what Walsh is saying. And absolutely the right call. They're going to decline this penalty. Force 4th down, force a punt. So decline the penalty on the blindside block, and it is 4th down. And the punt unit on for Carleton. To get 3 flags thrown on a blindside block in the middle of the play, you really have to show it off. And a ref saw it clearly on that last one. Duncan Lee back to return. Merkelbach has been busy with the punt duties. Here we go. Marco Bach to boot it away. Already had one block. Hit in the backfield. No flag. And Jerry Springer telling him he's not getting that call. So Pamona-Pitzer with one last chance before the half. 80 seconds to go. Half to march. 67 yards. And I expect a heavy dose through the air for Russo here. It has been a good first half for the Sage Hens. It's a pitch outside. Dragamer looks for a hole. Nothing opens. And he's down at the 27 line of scrimmage, maybe the 28. As the clock ticks towards a minute, Pamona-Pitzer hurries back to the line, but they might just be satisfied. Run out this first half clock. Russo takes the snap, back to pass. Looks for somewhere to go. In traffic, tries to escape, and taken down. And a big sack for Carleton. And they take a timeout. Clock stops with 42 seconds. So a big loss on second down brings up 3rd and a mile. Have to squint into the distance to see the first down marker. And we will see that 3rd down play on the other side. 14-0 Pamona-Pitzer on the SCIAC network. .42 seconds to go in half number 1 of football in 2024, and all things in all, I think John Walsh would tell you a pretty good first half. Up 14-0. Looking to finish it out strong. Big 3rd and 16 for Pamona-Pitzer. They need the 43 for the first down. Currently at the 27. So they're going to keep the play clock on the field and the game clock. And they say they want the play clock that sits behind both end zones to be turned to 0. Oh, 32 seconds. So they want the game clock turned off because it's set at 42 seconds. So the time on the scoreboard reads 000. On your screen it reads 32. That's where it is. A throw over the middle, and Russo throws an interception. It's Owen Detmer with the pick, looking for the right sideline, inside the 30, and out of bounds. And a critical mistake for the Sage Hens gives Carleton good field position here towards the end of the half. Just about 20 seconds left. The defense for Pamona-Pitzer that has stood tall. Trying to do so one more time in this first half of football. Russo commands the offense. Barrera, sidecar left. It's play action. Russo slings it down the left sideline, looking for Diamond. Incomplete. A little underthrown, and a great defensive play by Kalani Pickett. But there is a flag. Pickett tried to turn back for that football, but to no avail, and it's 1st and 10. 13 seconds left, and Carleton has it at the 15-yard line. Trying to strike before the half.
How many seconds now?
13 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 15. A Carleton offense that has been stymied all evening. Trying to get on the board here in the first half. Coleman in the backfield. Curtis slings it right. Coleman has the catch. Runs it inbounds down to the 11. And a timeout taken by Carleton. Second timeout for the Knights, and there's 5 seconds left, so most likely the field goal unit coming on. We'll keep it here just till we end this first half. It has been an eventful last couple minutes of the first half. Hope you can keep up. Carleton had to punt after Pamona-Pitzer declined a blindside block penalty. Pamona-Pitzer then threw an interception. That was picked off by Owen Detmer. And then a pass interference call brought Carleton inside the Pamona-Pitzer red zone. And now, you would imagine they would kick a field goal here, but we'll see. And Merkelbach is jogging onto the field. So he will do the kicking duties. He was perfect a season ago, 9 of 9. His long was 35. This one is from 28, along the right hash, to close out the first half. Good snap, clean hold, and it is no good. Merkelbach comes up empty, and Carleton held scoreless in this first half. And that ends the first half. Through 30 minutes of football, it's Pamona-Pitzer 14, Carleton nothing. You're watching Pamona-Pitzer football on the SCIAC Network. You're looking at your first half stats from the season opener for Pamona-Pitzer. They take on Carleton in this non-conference showdown. And really, everything, including the scoreboard, pointing in Pamona-Pitzer's way. Look at the pass yards. By over 100 yards, they're outgaining Carleton. Just the 2 interceptions, really the only thing that has kept Carleton in this football game. And something you imagine Grady Russo will want to clean up in the second half, but he has had an excellent first half. 2 passing touchdowns to who else? Quentin Wimmer, who is just 2 touchdowns away from breaking the school career receiving touchdown record. He is up to 21. The record would be 23. Could come tonight if he duplicates that first half. We'll see. It's Carleton to get the football first to begin the second half. And that means SCIAC will boot it away. Ready to go in half number 2. Fun first half of football. And we're ready for some more. SCIAC races up to the football, and away we go in half number 2. Returned by Carleton. Looks for a hole along the right hash, bottled up at about the 29-yard line. And that's where Jack Curtis and the Carleton offense comes back on the field. 1st and 10 from the 24. 5 seconds into the third. Carleton still looking to get their first score of the season, down 14-0. A boner to the right, 2 to the left. Barrera in the backfield with Curtis on his left hip. 1st and 10 from the 24. Curtis takes the snap, play action. Sets his feet, fires downfield, tipped, and Sif brings it in along the left sideline at the 42 of Carleton. He tumbles his way out to the 44. Oh, so close to an interception. But the deflection lands in the lap of Sif, and it's a 1st and 10 from Carleton from their own 44-yard line. Abono still the man outright, 2 to the left. As Curtis gets the snap, gives it to Barrera, straight up the gut along the left hash, scurries his way past the 45 out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. It's 2nd and 7. Stacks to either side for Carleton. Curtis takes the 2nd and 7 snap, gives it to Barrera, twists his way across the line of scrimmage at the 46, gets to the 47. It's 3rd and 6. On Carleton's first drive of the second half, looking to extend their 4-game win streak in season openers. 2-by-2 look. Obono, the tight end, out to the right. Curtis takes the snap on 3rd and 6. Steps up, slings it right through the hands of Nathan Strife along the right hash at the 40 in Pamona-Pitzer territory. And Carleton forced to punt on their first drive of the third quarter. 13:29 to go. Clock perched. And Pamona-Pitzer to get its first opportunity of the second half. Marco Bach to punt. Boots it away. And heads towards the left sideline. It bounces inside the 10. Carleton lets it roll along the left numbers to about the 6. And Pamona-Pitzer backed up in its own territory to begin its first drive of the second half. And here comes Grady Russo. His 2 passing touchdowns are the difference today. Both of them have gone to Quentin Wimmer. the do-it-all tight end receiver for Pamona-Pitzer. 13-18 to go. Third quarter, 14-0. Pamona-Pitzer looking to add to the lead and bounce back after a season-opening loss to Carleton a season ago. On 1st and 10 from the 6, Russo pitches it right. Dragamer looks for the right sideline, out past the 7, and gets to the 10-yard line before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for Pamona-Pitzer upcoming as the clock ticks under 13 minutes to go in the third. 3 receivers left. Sabota, the lone man, out right. Russo takes the snap on 2nd and 6. Heaves it down the right sideline, looking for Wimmer. It's incomplete. Overshoots him. And there is a flag. Back at the line of scrimmage at the 10. And let's see the call. Jerry Springer calls it offsides on Carleton. So a free play, and instead of 3rd and 6, it is 2nd and 1 from the 15-yard line. Jerry Springer, our head referee, has been busy tonight. 3 to the left again, 1 man out right. Russo in the shotgun. He takes the snap on 2nd and 1. He runs into trouble, and he's buried in the backfield back at the 10. So Carleton erases the penalty and brings up a 3rd and medium. 3rd and 5 from the 11. Jacob Ventura in on the sack. So Russo in the shotgun, hunched over at the waist, takes the snap on 3rd down, slings it right. Olsen makes the catch at the right hash at the 20, and he just dives out across the 22. It's enough for a 1st down for Pamona-Pitzer. They move the chains on 3rd down, an area they had plenty of success in that first half. And already on the move here in the 3rd quarter. Russo takes the snap on 1st and 10 from the 22. A handoff up the middle. Dragamer tries to spin his way through traffic, but he's met at the line of scrimmage and swallowed up. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Pamona-Pitzer team that struggled to score the football just a little bit last season. Averaged just over 20 points per game, but down from the over 30 points per game they averaged the season before when they won the SCIAC conference. On 2nd and 9 from the 23, Russo takes the snap, in trouble, tucks it and runs along the right hash. He slides down at the 23-yard line, and it brings up another 3rd down, this one 3rd and 9. Young in on the stop. And here comes another 3rd down. Pamona-Pitzer 8 of 12 on 3rd downs this evening. Sabota, Olsen, and Wimmer split out to the left. 1 man out to the right. Russo with 5 on the play clock. Has to hurry. Down to 1. And he doesn't get it off. A flag flies from our back judge, Rick Cazares. And Pamona-Pitzer, actually they give them a timeout first. So they take a timeout, we'll take it with them. 14-0, 10:25 to go in the 3rd. It's Pamona-Pitzer on top on the SCIAC Network. Big 3rd and 9 early in this third quarter. For Pamona-Pitzer leading 14-0. 10.5 to go. Russo takes the snap, looks left, steps up, slings it for Wimmer. And about 3 feet too high, and he throws it out of bounds along the left sideline. And it's a punt upcoming for the Sage Hens. Brings out the punter, Jack Walker. Turn man for Carleton. Garrett Siff standing back at his own 40. Walker takes a low snap, boots it into the night sky. Siff calls for a fair catch at the 40 and then tries to take off. Refs blow the play dead, and that is where Carleton gets the football back. So 1st and 10 for Jack Curtis and company. Curtis, who set a single season completion percentage record for Carleton last year, has not had that same success tonight. Just 50% completion for 43 yards on 14 pass attempts. 1st and 10 from the 40. He takes the snap and rolls out right. Pressure in his face. Chucks it downfield into double coverage. Deflected and incomplete. Intended for Tyler Diamond down the field. No dice for Carleton on that one. But Curtis certainly let it fly. Good coverage in the secondary by the Sage Hens. It's 2nd and 10. Carleton still without a score after they missed a field goal late in the first half. Looking to get some points on the board. Barrera gets the handoff straight up the gut. Out to the 43-yard line. And it's another 3rd down for Carleton. 3rd and 7. Team that has had limited success on 3rd down. Part of the difference in this game. Just 2 of 8. 0 of 1 so far on in this quarter. Curtis drops back, zips it over the middle. Diamond hauls it in between the hash at the 45. Crunched there, but it is enough for a 1st down. And Carleton moves the chains. Knights had a big 3rd quarter a season ago, scoring 28 points against the Sage Hens. But Sage Hens defense has come to play, pitching a shutout at the moment. Curtis steps up, tries to tuck and run, brought down at the line of scrimmage. It was Kona in on the stop. It's 2nd and 10 from the 45. Curtis checking with his sideline for the play. Takes the snap, drops back, zips it left. Abono finally in on the action. He makes the catch at the 40, driven backwards from there. Abono's 2nd catch of the day. And it's 3rd and 7. 3rd and maybe 5. Pamona-Pitzer crowd trying to get in the head of Curtis on this big 3rd down. A low snap, play action. Curtis winds up, looks for Abono downfield. It is incomplete, but a flag flies late. Pass interference will be on the defense. And so conversion on 3rd down. It gives the Knights a little bit of life. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Pistol look for Carleton. Curtis gives it to Barrera, stuffed in the backfield. A team tackle for Pamona-Pitzer. And Barrera with nowhere to go at 2nd and 12. Curtis takes the snap, quickly out left. Diamond, the grab, and then taken to the turf. And it's 3rd and long again. It's 3rd and about 7. Barrera in the backfield with Curtis. Motions Rye, the tight end. Curtis looks left, steps up, takes off, down the middle, looks for the first down marker. And he is just about there. Let's see if they give him the spot. Short, 4th and inches. And a huge 4th down. The offense not going anywhere. Fourth and 1. They need the 22. Curtis, play action. They throw it on 4th down. It's incomplete. And Pamona-Pitzer stops Carleton again. Carleton takes the shot on 4th down, and once again, they come up empty. So Pamona-Pitzer has it, 1st and 10 from their own 16. 2 to the right, 2 tight ends left. Dragamer in the backfield with Russo. Up 14-0 with 6:02 to play in the 3rd. Russo takes the snap, pitches it left. Dragamer scoots past the 15 along the left hash, bottled up at about the 17. It's a gain of 1. And it is 2nd and 9 as the clock drains under 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Pamona-Pitzer looking for the first score of the second half and trying to extend their 2-touchdown lead. 3 right, Wimmer the lone man out left. Russo takes the snap on 2nd and 9, throws it over the middle. It's Wimmer in between the hash who makes the catch at the 20, twists his way out to the 21. It's a gain of 4. It's 3rd and 5. For Pamona-Pitzer, who's converted over 50% of their 3rd downs this evening. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. In the season opener for the Sage Hens. Russo takes the snap on 3rd and 5. Launches down the right sideline. Olsen right down the chimney. Makes the catch. And out of bounds at the Carleton 42, but offensive PI is the call coming in. The push-off. Backs Pamona-Pitzer up after a perfect throw by Grady Russo. You could not put it in a better spot. It didn't even seem like Olsen knew the football was coming, but he turned his head and the ball fell right into his arms. Instead, it's 3rd and a mile. Third and 15 from the 11. They need the 26. 2-by-2 look. Russo gets the snap. He rolls out to his right. He tucks it and runs. and saunters across the 15 along the right sideline, out of bounds at the 20. And another punt upcoming for Pamona-Pitzer after a beautiful throw and catch taken away. So the punt to come for the Sage Hens from Jack Walker. Siff again back to return. Creeps close to midfield. Walker, a high spiraling boot. Doesn't call for the fair catch. The ball comes out, and then 2 flags tossed. There was no fair catch called, or no fair catch given. Didn't look like. So now they will discuss. But here's the call. And this home crowd not happy. You imagine the only thing they're saying is they never gave Siff enough time to catch the ball before they hit him, but he didn't call for a fair catch. So it moves the football out to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Carleton. On play action, Curtis flushed out to the right. Flag flies, tries to dump it down for Coleman, incomplete, but this is moving backwards. Almost certainly a holding call. So instead of 1st and 10 from the 48, it's 1st and 20 from the 38. And that's right where Siff tried to catch the punt. So all in all, you would have to say these back-to-back penalties have worked out for Pamona-Pitzer. It's 1st and 20. It's Curtis tries to read the defense. A screen underneath. It's Coleman. Makes his move out near the 45. Bottled up at the 46. Under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Curtis trying to lead Carleton down the field on play action. He sets up, rolls left, flips downfield and over the head of his tight end, Ben Zhao. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 12. And a big 3rd down for Carleton, not wanting to give the football back. Curtis gets the snap, drops back, steps up, zips it over the middle, broken up, incomplete. Alex Wood read it all the way. And a 3rd down stop for Pamona-Pitzer. Merkelbach on to punt. Duncan Lee back to return. Pamona-Pitzer brings pressure. Lee doesn't call for a fair catch. Down at the 16. And that's where the Sage Hen offense is back on the field. Here comes the Sagen offense. Three minutes to go in the third. 14-0. Pamona-Pitzer with the lead. Russo throws it on first down. Olsen climbs the ladder and brings it in for a first down near the 30. First down, Pamona-Pitzer. A screen to Wimmer. Quentin Wimmer out across the 35 to the 40. Another first down, back-to-back first down throws from Russo. And Pamona-Pitzer nears midfield. Score here. Make it a tough mountain to climb for Carleton in the fourth. Russo the snap, runs the option, keeps it himself, splits a couple defenders, and brought down at the 45. Doug Pham in on the stop, the senior from Lombard, Illinois. And the Pamona-Pitzer team is already struggling with their offensive line depth. Has seen Jake Samuelson go down, and while the trainers attend to him and Jacob Ventura down for Carleton, we'll take a break and be right back. 1:44 to go in the third, 14-0 Sage Hens. Hundred seconds to go in the third. 14-0 Pamona-Pitzer. Russo with a free play. He rolls right, launches downfield. Olsen! Incomplete. Can't come up with it. And it's second down, but let's see the flag. And the offsides penalty gives Pamona-Pitzer a free 5 and a first down. .94 seconds to go here in the third. Pamona-Pitzer across midfield. Russo the give. Oh, what a play by Dragomer. Wiggles free inside the 40 to the 37. Another first down for Pamona-Pitzer on a fantastic run by Brennan Dragomer. Clock ticks with a minute to go in the third. Three to the right, one to the left. Sabota, the man alone on the left side. 2 on the play clock. Russo has to get it off, and he does not. Last time, Walsh got a timeout in for Pamona-Pitzer. This time they lose the 5 yards. Back to the 42. 43 seconds to go. Trips to the right. Sabota, the lone man, out left. Russo takes the snap, flips it right. Dragamer makes the juggle catch. Down to the 41, a gain of 2. And 2nd and 13. And that likely ends the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books, 1 quarter to go. Pamona-Pitzer up 14-0. Start of the 4th. Pamona-Pitzer football from the Carleton 41. 14-0 Sage Hens. It's 2nd and 14. Russo takes the snap, drops back, heaves it down the left sideline. Up for Quentin Wimmer. He makes the catch, but out of bounds at the 10 along the left sideline. Incomplete. Quentin Wimmer with another circus grab, but unable to keep a foot in bounds. In the 2nd quarter, he climbed over a defender to grab a touchdown. Help Pamona-Pitzer establish their 14-0 lead. Looking to take the home opener against Carleton. Get the season started off 1-0. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Russo with 2 on the play clock. Gets it off on 3rd and 14. He keeps it himself. He runs right. He escapes a tackle outside the numbers at the 35 and dragged down at about the 32. It's a pickup of 9 on 3rd and 14. It brings up a 4th and 5 and a decision. Mark it at the 42-yard line, 32-yard line. So 4th and 5, and the offense stays on the field. Eight on the play clock. Sabota and Olsen right. And Walsh calls timeout for Pamona-Pitzer. They want to get this call in right. And we will see it on the other side. 14-0 Sage Hens on the SCIAC Network. Carleton 32-yard line. A minute into the fourth quarter. 14-0 Pamona-Pitzer. Susank and Sabota to the right. Trips to the left, including Quentin Wimmer. Susank motions in. Russo on 4th and 5. Takes the snap. Pressure comes. Lobs down the left sideline. Wimmer goes up. Brings it in. They say it's a catch and a first down. Along the left sideline, he climbed the ladder again. And there was pass interference on top of it. Owen Detmer commits the penalty. They cannot stop Quentin Wimmer. 2 touchdowns in the books. And he is helping lead this Pamona-Pitzer team down the field. Chain gang still moving into position. 1st and 10 from the 15. 2 to the right. Wimmer the lone man left. Russo takes the snap, launches down the right sideline. This time it's Olsen who climbs the ladder and brings it out of the sky. Touchdown, Pamona-Pitzer. Olsen said, I see what you can do, Quentin. I can do the same. And the 2-star receivers for Pamona-Pitzer putting on a show on this Saturday night. $20-0 Pamona-Pitzer in front. Walker on for the extra point. Up and good. 21-0. It's all Seichens here in the fourth. I mean, at some point, if you're Carleton, as we wait for the kickoff, it boils down to something pretty simple. If Quentin Wimmer and Matthias Olsen are going to do that, or they just outleap your guy, eventually you shrug your shoulders and say, oh, well. I mean, they have been unstoppable here in this first game of the season. They look like they're in midseason form. Russo with his 3rd passing touchdown of the day. So if Carleton wants a comeback, well, they have to do it quickly. As the kickoff blasted away, return from near the goal line. And spun down at the 25. Is Henry Detmer. So here comes Curtis and this Carleton offense that has been stymied tonight. Carleton trailing by 3 touchdowns, 21-0, 13:35 to go in the fourth. 1st and 10 from the 25, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Curtis takes the snap, gives it to Barrera along the left hash, tries to weave past the tackler, makes it out to the 28 before he's chopped down. A gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Carleton has won 4 straight season openers, but that streak in danger tonight. Here in the fourth, down by 21. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. On 2nd and 7 from the 28. Curtis checks with his sideline. It's Obono and Sif out to the right. Diamond, the lone man, out left. Curtis claps his hands and gets the snap on 2nd and 7. Steps up, zips it over the middle. Diamond makes the catch in between the hash and then is crushed at the 30. Thomas McConnell on the hit. He lays the lumber. It's 3rd down and 5. And it's do or die time for Carleton right now. 12.5 to go. Down 21-0. 2-by-2 look. Barrera on the left hip of Curtis. He takes the snap on 3rd and 5. Curtis flushed out to his right. He rolls and takes off along the right sideline past the 30 and scrambles out of bounds right near the first down marker. They give it to him at the 35. Or they don't. Just short. They mark him at the 34. And Carleton brings out the punt unit. And Tom Jernell, in his 6th year with Carleton, has led them to 3 straight 7-win seasons for the first time in the program's 140 years. Chooses to punt. Duncan Lee to return from the 35. Spins away. Looks for the sideline. Oh, and then is driven down at the 40. Big hit. $11:43 to go. It is all Nighthawks, or Sage Hens, here in this one. $21-0. Olsen and Wimmer have caught all 3 touchdowns from Grady Russo. Takes the snap, a QB draw, bounces it outside to the left, out past the 45 to the 47. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Clock dwindles towards 11 minutes to go in this one. And it might be just too little too late for Carleton here in the 4th. No answers for Wimmer and Olsen. And the offense has struggled for the Knights. A pitch to the right side. Dragomer looks for the edge. He cuts through tacklers. Tumbles to the 49. It's 3rd and about a half yard for Pamona-Pitzer. And Pamona-Pitzer in no hurry. Play clock sits at 10. Game clock at 10:20. Russo gets it off on 3rd and 1, breaks it free, and is tripped up by Eric Lale. Almost took it to the house. Would have been a fitting end. And Russo a little shaken up. Bit of a hobble to the line of scrimmage, staying in the game. So 1st and 10 from the Carleton 40. The give to Dragomer. Finds a hole down the sideline. And Lale again prevents the touchdown. But another 1st down run and more for Pamona-Pitzer. And Pamona-Pitzer can run it under 9 minutes to go. In this 4th quarter. Trying to put the dagger through the Knights. Here in the 4th. Russo, the pitch. Roddenbaugh. Short gain. And Lael in on the stop again. He's been busy on this drive. Sage Hens marching down the field. And just taking their time. Nearing 8 minutes to go. Russo takes the snap, throws it for the end zone. Wimmer just off the fingertips. And so close to a third touchdown. Instead, it's 3rd and 8. Wimmer, the lone man outright. Stretched all the way out to the right boundary. Russo takes the snap, fakes the pitch, keeps it himself. Russo with room, one more cut. And down inside the 5. But a flag is down. And it'll be heading backwards instead, so 3rd and 18 after the holding penalty. Russo getting the play call. The holding penalty actually came downfield, so it's 3rd and 8 again from the 19. Halfway home in this 4th quarter, a lob down the left sideline for Olsen, but this one too close to the boundary and out of bounds. Russo takes a big hit. And it's 4th down. And here comes Jack Walker and the field goal unit. Trying to tack on his first field goal of the season. It's from 36 yards away. A junior from Orlando in his 3rd season. Taking his first field goal attempt of his career. Snap down and the kick is blocked. And Carleton has it. It's still loose. And the Knights take it the distance. A block kicked return for a touchdown. Cooper Long, the junior, the 2nd man to scoop it up and take it to the house. And Carleton with a little bit of life. Their first score of the day comes on special teams. It's 21-6. And with 7:10 to go, they send on Merkelbach for the PAT. Trying to make it 21-7. High snap, line drive kick. And it's no good again. Merkelbach, who missed a field goal at the end of the first half, can't convert on the PAT. It's 21-6. With 7:10 to go in the 4th. And we'll take a quick break, be right back. 21-6. Sage Hens on top. 7:10 to go in the fourth, and it looks like Merkelbach will go for the onside kick. Hands team out there for Pamona-Pitzer. And here it comes. And Merkelbach just boots it deep, and it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Bit of a conservative play call from Carleton. With 7 minutes to go, Carleton down 2 scores. Pamona-Pitzer trying to start the season off 1-0, get some revenge for their loss at Carleton a year ago. From the 25 on 1st and 10. Russo rolls right, runs the option, keeps it himself, spins free of a tackler. Out across the 35, a gain of 12, a first down for the Sage Hens. And the clock will continue to tick. And Carleton's hope melting away here in the fourth. As Nick Kim comes in at quarterback. The backup behind Russo gives to Dragomer. Bounces free for a gain of 2. They mark it 3. And 2nd and 7. Kim played in 3 games a year ago. Southern California product. Motions 4 wide, trips to the left. Dragomer bounces it outside. Looks for room to run out to the 47. And a first down for Pamona-Pitzer. The clock will drain under 5 minutes. Check that. And there, finally, the chain's moving. Kim takes the snap, back to pass, lobs it downfield for Sabota, and just over his head and out of bounds. Second and 10, and the clock stops. 4:57 to go. It's Kim back in to give the play call. Pamona-Pitzer nears midfield. Motions Olsen back out to the left. A give to Dragomer. Tries to bounce it outside and just ducks down in Carleton territory. 3rd and 5, upcoming. Pamona-Pitzer team picked to finish 3rd in the SCIAC, but looking to pick up a non-con win to get the season started. Third and 4. Kim, a scream. Wimmer keeps his feet and has the first down. Mr. Reliable Quentin Wimmer. And able to get the first down on the screen pass. And so Nick Kim leading Pamona-Pitzer down the field on what they hope is the final drive of the game. Near 3.5 minutes to go. Olsen, the motion man. A give to Susank up the middle. A yard gain. 2nd and 9. And Pamona-Pitzer running pretty much the 6-minute drill to run this clock out. And doing a good job of it. Second and 9. Kim, play action, looking for Wimmer. Through his hands, but a flag comes in. And so the drive continues. Take another look. Wimmer almost comes down with it. Instead, the flag flies in. Rodenbaugh in the backfield with Kim. Takes the snap, pitches. Rodenbaugh dives up to the 20, but a flag comes in late. And this one likely heading backwards. Jack Susank called for the hold. So 1st and 20. Olsen and Wimmer out to the right. They have all 3 receiving touchdowns today. Kim gives Susank. Tries to keep his feet to the 35. He goes. And timeout called by Carleton with 2:08 to go. We'll step aside while they talk it over. Pamona-Pitzer trying to pick up a season opening win against Carleton. .208 to go as we near the 2-minute timeout. Pamona-Pitzer trying to ice away a season opening win against Carleton. A pitch to Rodenbaugh. Follows his blockers. Out past, down inside the 30. And there is the 2-minute timeout. We'll step aside again. Pamona-Pitzer. 2 minutes to go. Trying to finish off the victory here at home. 21-6 with 2 minutes to go. Here from Merritt Field. Pamona-Pitzer trying to finish off the win. At home. Get the season started off 1-0. Kim to throw it. Looks downfield. Looks for Olsen. No doubt about that one. The flag comes in. And it'll be an automatic first down. The ball sits at the 15. And Pamona-Pitzer awfully close to being able to kneel this one out. Still having discussion between our line judge, Brandon Ballou, our referee, Jerry Springer Jr. Clock on the scoreboard has been turned off as instructed by the refs. So we have about a minute 52 to go. And we're spot on. Two by two look. Kim gives to Susank. Straight up the gut. To the 12. Timeout for Carleton. And second down. The second to last timeout for Carleton, and we'll take a break. 21-6, Pamona-Pitzer in front. (21-6). Pamona-Pitzer in front. Under 2 minutes to go. It's Russo back in. He keeps it and just lays down at about the 18. Timeout Carleton, their final timeout of the second half. And we'll take it with them one final time. 21-6, Pamona-Pitzer in front. .142 to go. It's 3rd and 12. Grady Russo in the game. Takes the snap. Keeps it himself. Dances past the tackler. Still on his feet. To the 10. And the clock will drain under a minute at the 9. But an injured player. It's Luke Sugalski, the Minnetonka native, who's slow to get up. He limps off. So about a minute 22 to go. And a 4th and 5. Offense stays on the field. .116 left. Russo takes the snap on 4th and 5. A first down, ices it. Throws to the end zone and incomplete. Looking for Olsen, and it's Carleton who gets the football back. With just over a minute to go. But from inside their own 10. So a lot of work to do for this Carleton offense. With a minute to go. Down by 15. Curtis slings it. Intercepted! Glasgow! Pick 6! Ball game! And that is the finishing touch on this one. Unless there might be a flag. Ref picks it up, and that is how this one just about comes to a close. Eamon Glasgow with the pick. So a penalty to be assessed on the kickoff, but Jack Walker on for the extra point. Try and make it 28-6. And he does just that. (28-6) the score. With about 40 seconds to go in this one. It has been a defensive masterclass for Pamona-Pitzer. I have not allowed an offense